I received a request regarding this Moroccan recipe to be made during the Ramzan time, and this is the best time because Ramzan is going on, and why not make this recipe? Yes, this is what do you say, one of my Moroccan subscriber had requested me to post this recipe in the keto form, and I worked upon it and it turned out awesome. Yes, you must be thinking all I think about is awesomeness. Yes, because food should be awesome, then only you can enjoy the food. Hello and welcome to Magic in My Food. This is Jyoti Dalmia. Today I am making keto shibakia. I think so I'm pronouncing it correct. If it is wrong, please forgive me for that. But you should enjoy the cookie, whether it's Moroccan or any part of the world. The cookie is damn delicious and it is keto friendly and low carb even. So let's begin with the lovely Moroccan sweet shibakia. So for the delicious shibakia, I love the name. Mahakarika is also called, I think so. Keto shibakia, I am going to first roast the sesame seeds. Wait, don't get worried. This is not the actual quantity. I am roasting about 1 cup because I always keep a good quantity of ready roasted sesame seeds which I use for my salads and for other recipes even. So here I have taken a mixer jar to which I am adding the star anise. Here goes your cinnamon stick, and I am going to just churn it because I want a powdered form of these two things. This will give a lovely flavor to it, and this will get easily powdered once it gets blended with the sesame seeds. So I have added the sesame seeds, a little quantity of the roasted one, and after churning, see, this is how it forms a pasty powder, you can say. It is not a very fine powder, but it's quite a pasty type of powder I have got it. And now I am going to prepare another ingredient bowl. Many things are required, in fact many ingredients are required, and I think so they impart flavor and texture to shibakia. And this is, I am preparing the yeast bowl. That is, I have taken the yeast, I am adding some stevia, sugar free. I hope it works because basically yeast requires sugar and I am using sugar free. I am going to confuse the yeast and adding some warm water, and I am going to mix it and I am going to keep it aside, praying that the yeast feeds on that stevia. So, and now I am going to prepare another bowl of saffron water. So for that I am taking rose water. Yes, I have taken the rose water. If you have orange blossom water, nothing like it, use that one. I am steeping the saffron strands into it, and I am going to just mix it up and I am going to keep it aside. Yes, just mix it up. And now comes the preparation of the dough. So here I have taken a big bowl, added almond flour to it. This is my homemade almond flour, so it's not very fine, and I found this a bit tedious while I was making the shibakia shape. So now I am adding the sesame powder or the sesame mixture into it, and here goes the baking powder, some xanthan gum which will help in binding. Yes, you have to knead a lot when you use your xanthan gum, and I am giving it a good magic mix. Just mix it well, and now I am going to drop the wet ingredients. So here I have added ghee, some saffron water goes into it. It has taken a lovely color. Some yeast mixture. See, yeast has feeded on the stevia, so it works. This is my first time I am using yeast in keto. So, and here I have taken some water and I have dropped stevia into it, and I'm going to mix it up. So this helps in the proper absorption of the sugar into the dough, into the mixture of the dough, and I'm going to need a soft dough out of it. Yes, need a soft dough. So if you want to make the Shibakia shape, please use the market bought almond flour. I use the homemade, and it became a bit difficult in rolling out. So here I am going to just cover it up so that the xanthan gum works. And after 15 minutes, not the xanthan gum, even the yeast will work. And then I am greasing my palm, and after 15 minutes I am going to again knead the dough, give it a good knead. Yes, give it a good knead, and I am going to divide it into 2 portions, 2 to 3 portions, whatever you feel comfortable at. And now I am going to roll it out in between the parchment sheet. Yes, I am going to roll out thin. Basically you have to roll it out thin. So just roll it out thin. Try to make a rectangular sheet. I am just pressing with the palm and now with the rolling pin, trying to give a rectangular shape. I enjoy doing this. When you play around with the parchment sheet, one side you fold and the other side comes out. That is the best part of it. If there is any extra which is coming out, put it on the side which doesn't have it. See, here I am putting some parts and I am going to make it a perfect rectangle. And now to this I am going to sprinkle some sesame seeds. Yes, I am going to actually bake it. Basically the Shibakia cookies, they actually fry it and then they put honey. Since we don't use honey in keto, so I am going to just bake it. That is why I have added the sugar-free stevia while making the dough. I am just making fine strips of it and removing the extra paper, transferring this to the baking tray. My oven is preheating at 190 degrees Celsius, and to the remaining I tried making the Shibakia style of cooking but I could not. So I am just rolling the second portion. The first portion I am baking it as a cracker, you can say, and the second portion I am just rolling it out. This shows I have less patience, but doesn't matter. Basically the thing has to be baked. So after baking, see, it's looking so beautiful. Lovely, and this goes inside my mouth and it's too delicious. Lovely flavor of the star anise and also the sesame. It is truly delicious. So if you have liked it and enjoyed it, just go and make this keto Shibakia cookies. Whether you want to roll it in the shape of the original Shibakia, or you want to roll it or make it like me if you are a bit lazy, but you are going to enjoy it. But don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and post comments and queries. I would love to answer it. Thank you.